Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore continuous monitoring. Under continuous monitoring, we will see various tools and which we often use. First of all, in some of the previous videos, we have seen DevOps and its tools in detail. Then we have seen configuration management. Under that, we also have seen some of the tools. Then we have studied Ansible in detail, like we have installed and written playbooks under that. So today we are going to start a new topic, which is continuous monitoring. Under that, we will see many tools and which we often use. So in this part, we will see the basic theory part of continuous monitoring and some commands and some basic terms. And in the next part of Nagios, we will see the installation. So this is what we have seen in last few videos. So we have covered configuration management. Today we are going to see monitoring, and in the coming videos I will also go through logging. So let's start with today's video. So this is basically a software delivery process, basic software delivery diagram. So you might know that a developer is there who writes code, then it goes to continuous development, then it is controlled through VCS, version control system, with the help of GitHub. Then it is went to CI/CD pipelines, like for continuous integration, continuous development, continuous testing. For testing, it goes to testing server. Now here comes the role of continuous monitoring. Like if the code is ready, but it is not compatible with some of the hardware, so who tells that? The continuous monitoring tells that. So it is very necessary to continuously monitor our systems. So like what is basically monitoring? Imagine deploying a web application, and suddenly users complain it's slow or not working. So without monitoring, we are not able to like give a proper software delivery. So what does continuous monitoring allow? It allows us to detect issues before they users before users notice. Then the track CPU, memory and disks uses. Then it checks uptime of web services. Then monitoring allows us to monitor network traffic. Then it gets real-time alerts when something breaks. So it's like having a 24 by 7 surveillance system for your infrastructure. It also feeds incident response and helps with root cause analysis after a failure. Then we will see some of the key terms in monitoring. So, monitoring means observing a system health and availability. Logging means recording events and messages from systems and applications. Alerting means like to trigger notifications when something goes wrong. Like if there is any failure in system, then the monitoring triggers notifications to the system. Then there are metrics like numeric data like CPU load, memory uses, or HTTP errors. Then when anything goes wrong, there are logs generated. Like logs are text files that track detailed activity, so that we can get to know what or where is wrong. So then there is tracing. Tracing is basically following request across services, or often used in microservices. If we like get this thing in mind, we will understand next things better. So now, uh, basically what continuous monitoring is to check health of our any system. It is basically continuous monitoring. Now we'll see some of the monitoring tools. Like here I have mentioned some logging tools also. This we will see in next video. So monitoring tools, Prometheus is there. Prometheus is best for time series metrics and alerting. Then Nagios is there. Nagios is great for infrastructure monitoring. Then Zabbix is there. It is like it is used for enterprise level monitoring. Then there is Datadog. Datadog and New Relic, these are cloud-based observability platforms. So among all of these, Prometheus and Nagios are quite popular. Then there are some logging tools also. We will see these in next videos. ELK Stack, Greylog, and all. So yeah. So this is Prometheus. Prometheus is basically open source monitoring and alerting toolkit. It is built at SoundCloud. There are some key terms in Prometheus, like target. Target is basically a server which is being monitored, like our local system. Then there is exporter. It is basically a service that exposes metrics in Prometheus format. Then there is job. Job is a group of target. Target is basically, we have seen, it is service which is monitored, and job is a group of target. Then there is specifically a query language defined for Prometheus. It is called as PromQL, Prometheus query language. It is used to extract and visualize metrics. Then there is alert manager, which is used for sending alerts based on rules. So this is what Prometheus is. Now we will see Nagios. Nagios is most popular among all of these tools. So we will see Nagios in detail. So we will start with some basic definitions and key terms, and then in the next video we will see the installation of Nagios. So let's focus on Nagios, the main part of the video. So Nagios is an open source tool which is used to monitor systems, services, and infrastructure. It works by running checks on hosts and services, then logging the results and sending notifications when the things go wrong. So this is how Nagios works. It supports, like, there are some features. It supports monitoring server health. Server health means CPU's uses, then memory, then disk. It also supports checking services like HTTP, SSH, and MySQL. Then it also sends alerts by email, SMS, or custom scripts. Like if there goes anything wrong, the Nagios GUI sends us alerts by uh, on email also. So also it supports using custom plugins for any monitoring scenario. So what we can see, it's flexible, it's reliable, and widely used in the industry. Now we will see Nagios architecture. Like there are some key components in Nagios architecture. There is Nagios core. Nagios core is basically an engine that drives the whole system. Like it schedules, checks, and handle alerts. Then there are plugins. Plugins are basically scripts or binaries that do actual checks. Like they are scripts which do checks. Nagios do not monitor itself. It uses scripts that perform actual checks. We will see what plugins in the coming slides. Then there is NRP. NRP stands for Nagios Remote Plugin Executor. It is basically a remote plugin executor for checking remote Linux machines. Like it is used for Linux machines only. Then there is Nagios web interface. It is basically to view status, logs, and alerts in real time. Then there are some configuration files. In coming slides, we will see these terms in detail. Configuration files are which used to define what to do, what to check, when to check, and how to check. So we will see in coming slides in detail. Now we'll see the workflow of Nagios, like in what steps it works. So first of all, it reads configuration files. There are some configuration files we write. So in that configuration files, it is written what to do. So Nagios reads this configuration file, then uh, plugins runs and return results. Then if there is an issue, Nagios logs it and sends a notification or alert. It can send by an email also. Then the web UI updates with the current status. So this is how Nagios work in these steps. So now we will see some of the basic terms in Nagios. Like if we learn these in this video only, then we will be like, it will be easy to understand the installation process and how we are going to see the terms in next video for like installation and all. So the first term, it is very basic. Host is basically any device on your network. Like it can be a server, it might be a router or a switch. So host can be anything. So like here are the examples. Our web server is there. Like you might have seen some of the IP addresses. So a web server is also a host. If then a database server is also a host. Nagios pings this host and checks if it's reachable and up or not. This is the syntax for like defining host. Like we can see here, host name is there. Then there are some terms: use, alias, and address. So this is host. Then there is service. Service is like something running on that host. Like host runs these services. So for example, if there is web server, SSH, or a database, it runs some services. Like there is example of HTTP server running on port 80. Then if the disk is 90% full or not, Nagios checks whether these services are working correctly or not. So if there no, so yes, this is the syntax for defining services. Like we first of all give the host name, then we will like dis- we will give the service description, and this is the plugin we have used in this. So this is the syntax for defining services. Now we will see the next key term, which is plugins, and like in the next slide, status codes. Plugin is basically small programs that do actual checking. Nagios doesn't know how to monitor, it uses plugins to do that. Then there are some examples under that. The first plugin is check HTTP. It checks if a host is alive or not. Then there is check disk. Check disk is basically used to monitor available disk space. Then there is check HTTP. It is used to check if a website is responding or not. We can create custom plugins also in Bash or Python. Then there are statuses. Like we will see what these statuses are in the next video. Like when we are going to see actual monitoring. uh, there are like these status: zero code is used for OK status. It means everything is working fine. Then there is code 1, which shows status warning. Uh, it's it means something is off, but not critical, it is like a warning. Then code 2 is used as critical, it is like a serious problem has been detected. And there is code 3, the status is unknown, like plugin couldn't determine the status. So Nagios uses this status to decide whether to notify the server or not. Then there are notifications. Like when something goes wrong, Nagios sends alerts to contacts. Alerts are configured in files. Like there are some basic files like contacts.cfg. Contacts in context file, there are uh, some things mentioned like who gets the alert. Then there is file called commands.cfg. In that file, how alerts are sent is written. Then there is a file called timeperiods.cfg, which in which it is written that when alerts are allowed. So this is how notifications are defined. Like when Nagios detects a failure, it sends alert through email, SMS to admins. These are defined in configuration files. So this is how the notifications are defined. Like you can see contact name, like to whom we have to send a notification. Then email is given, like if we have to send email, uh, we have to send notification via email, so we have to define email ID of that server also. So this is what notifications are. Then there are some important Nagios configuration files. Like all Nagios settings are defined in plain text files, which are usually found in a path, that is USR local Nagios etc. In the coming video, we will see in detail. So for now, just like keep in mind, the key files are nagios.cfg. It is the main configuration file in which the nagios code is written. Then there is host.cfg. It consists list of all hosts. Then there is services.cfg, which also lists all of services. Then there is contact.cfg. It contains who gets alerts. Then there is commands.cfg. It customly checks and notification methods. So this is how the configuration files are written. So yeah, these were some of the key terms in uh, continuous monitoring tool Nagios. So this is the ELK stack. It comes under logging only. This we will see in coming videos. So yes, that's it for today. Like we have seen some of the key terms in Nagios theoretically. In the next video we will see them, and like how we use these commands in installation and projects. So that's it for today. If you have any query, you can ask in you comments. So I will also give some PDFs for your better understanding in description. So thank you guys.